Alright, Brick fans, welcome to a retro episode of The Brick Show. We've done a Life on Mars series set before. We've got another one for you today, and I'm actually working on all of those. I've got most of them. I'm still working on getting a few more. So we are working on to review all of the Life on Mars series. Today we have set 7311 that I got, and it is the Red Planet Cruiser retailed for $7 back in the day. When was the day? 2001. How many of you were alive in 2001? So that would basically mean anybody that's like 9 years old and under, put your hand down because you weren't even born yet. 2001, this set came out, 7311. Again, it's called the Red Planet Cruiser. What is the Red Planet? If you don't know, then you've been skipping class. Mars, okay? And on all the booklets we see Mars, and because in the series name is Life on Mars, okay? Wasn't thinking when I asked you that question, but I was testing you and you failed miserably. No, just kidding. So we have the Red Planet Cruiser here. We're going to give you the close-up. I don't have the real minifigure that was included in the set. We do get an alien called Altair, A-L-T-A-I-R, Altair, or Altair, however you want to say that. You just get the one, and it was 73 pieces, ages 7 to 12, back in the day. Let me show you the close-up. We will show you a picture of the minifigures in there, and then we'll give you a real close-up of the actual Red Planet Cruiser. All right, so here is our Red Planet Cruiser. And again, we don't have the minifigure that came with it. I have substituted one, but here is what the one that comes with it is supposed to look like. So this is the book, and it's got that little orange hair on the top, and his body is kind of a lime green and aqua for his arms and head. So that's our alien. We have replaced him with this guy. But this will still give you an idea of what the Red Planet Cruiser looks like. All of those pieces are here, and this is completely intact. So it's a pretty basic cruiser. Kind of reminds me of something from the original Tron movie. And spin that around. There, just going to show you that. It's kind of an awkward spaceship, really. So if you were to fly, I guess you could grab here, and then you'd fly it like this. And the alien here, he does have a control panel that you can see right there. So that's his little control panel. So there is your Red Planet Cruiser. Alright, so my thoughts, I would guess back when this set was out that this was probably not one of the more sought-after sets. $7, so it was kind of like a current day, not an impulse set, but you know, your $10, $11 range sets where you get the box about that big, like you get with the Clone Troopers or the Mandalorian Battle Pack, about that size. That was probably what this kind of set was equivalent to, and so I don't think it's got a whole lot to offer. You could still get this set on eBay for pretty cheap. Probably still in the $7 to $10 range, even cheaper if you get the auction at a kind of an odd time. The color, some of the bricks are different colored, so that may be a good reason. Kind of that olive sea green that you got is a little bit odd, so maybe worth it for that reason. Then we get some of those orange fluorescent Martian-y kind of things. The minifigures overall, you know, their heads are unique, but their bodies are really similar to your battle droids, so that's kind of boring. The colors are somewhat different, but that's kind of what you're dealing with the minifigs there. So, ratings, we're going to whip through these. Younger kids, I'm going to go 4. This thing is, there's not a whole lot here. I don't think it's, it's supposed to be a Red Planet cruiser, so kind of a spaceship, but, if this is what Martians drive, well then that's fine. But for the American or the Earth children to play with, this kind of a spaceship is not as cool as if you had a space shuttle, which we'll be reviewing also in the Life on Mars. We got it. It's just not as fun to fly around in this kind of a cruiser compared to what we're used to with our jets and shuttles and stuff. So a little fragile on that. So we're going to go, let's go 4 for the younger kids. Older kids, we'll go 3. And adults, we're going to go 2. There's other stuff in the Life on Mars series that are cooler that you probably want to get ahead of time. But we wanted to review this, enjoying going back to review stuff. We'll be doing more of that. We will still cover 2011 stuff. But in between that stuff, we're going to go back and get some old stuff and review it. And right now we're tackling Life on Mars. We'll see you guys next time on The Brick Show.